Hi guys, Vanakkam. How are you guys? Very good. I heard you guys have registered a 10% growth, value growth this year. And my very hearty congratulations to you guys. I know you guys are stalwarts and you can do it. And you will keep doing it, I know that. Because in HTS, the team, unlike other divisions, is not order takers. They are order makers. So you have to use your intelligence in every bit of the business to grow the business. I can say that HTS, the growth pillars are 4. Mainly, the first one being the consistency in quality. I know you guys will clap now. In my days, I remember that we had a HTS panel at the Calcutta factory. So before sending any blends, they used to test at the HTS panel and make sure it meets the gold standard and then only dispatch. So that minimized a lot of quality issues we used to have earlier. But I think and I feel that it is being continued as of date. If not, it has to be revived. That is a key to HTS growth. You have today lovely brands like Three Roses, Red Label and Taza. So you can custom make your blends based on the HTS requirement. The second pillar is retention of the existing HTS. It's a very difficult job. I remember the story of frogs in the bucket. If you have 10 frogs in the bucket and you add another 10 frogs, you don't realize that 5 frogs have already jumped out. That is HTS business. So retention is very important. So monitor every HTS systematically every month, and you have to make sure that the HTS boy informs you the same week if any dropout is there, so that you can go and put him back on track. That's very important in maintaining your existing business. The third pillar is service. Earlier it used to be daily service. I don't know, things would have changed as of now to mostly weekly service. So you can make sure your coverage plan is changed to weekly service. Nowadays things are changing so much. World is changing, business is changing, and so is the HTS. And I see a lot of changes in the HTS profile these days. From a low profile only tea shop business, these days HTS has become a high profile consumer tailor-made service where tea is only a part of the business and not the total business. And so the tea shops and the Hts and the bakeries are focusing on varieties to offer the consumer, and it is so customized these days. They are able to offer variety of teas these days, starting from ginger tea, elaichi tea, lemon tea, and so on. I see in a board at least 15 varieties of tea, like the dosa varieties these days. And the price point, end cup price point, has moved up considerably. Today, an ordinary cup of tea is 10 rupees and a variety is 15 rupees. And I see opposite of my house a tea shop wala selling at 20 rupees a cup of tea. If it is ginger tea or elaichi tea or pepper ginger tea, and so many varieties. So the end cup price have moved up considerably. So the basics like cost per cup, of understanding cost of tea in a cup of tea, cost of sugar, cost of milk and the overheads, to understand what is the STS profitability is very, very important while conversing with an STS. The tea shop boys have to be trained in terms of service. Make sure service is the biggest pillar in growing the STS business. The third pillar is conversion. Conversion, these days you should focus only on either a 250 cups per day or more than half kg per day consumption tea shops. Imagine if you convert one HTS which consumes 1 kg per day with a cost of on an average 300 rupees per kg average. It is 1 lakh business per annum. And if your task is 6,000 HTS to get converted, it means you are adding at least 50 crores of business. That is the exponential growth that you can get in this kind of a channel. Those days we used to convert as teams, and that has worked. So you should try and as much as possible to do teamwork in terms of conversion. That helps. This business for the company can be divided into TNHTS and non-TNHTS. TNHTS is very typical. While non-TNHTS, I see a lot of changes happening in terms of profile of HTS. Like chai points coming up all over, in and around the IT industry. It has become a regular business. Like I saw even an STS selling what is that? Vada pav at 20 rupees. So some people come and have a vada pav and a cup of tea. So the profile of STS has changed, and so should you change. And monitor this converted STS, and I suggest you should you should finish your conversion task in the first 3 months, so that you get the benefit of conversions for the next 9 months. So the first 3 months is a task of conversion. Then you will get the benefit of adding new HTS. Since the end cup price have gone up substantially, and I am sure the cost of tea cannot go up more than 2 rupees 50 paise or 3 rupees at the most per cup if they use the most premium tea. There have been tea shops using Taj those days. Even today, I think some of the tea shops in Vijayawada still use Taj. So, the cost, you should move away your mind from price point to end cup price. And you can customize. And each tea shop is different in their own business. So you can customize the portfolio in such a way that he gets, you give him what he requires. So the last pillar is STS has always believed in rewarding loyalty. Work out something, at least for conversions, if they buy regularly for 3 months, give them some rewards as tea, if you not gifts. Work out with your management on that. And the tea and chain HTS business has been a big business. You should totally focus on that and make sure that while you retain the existing guys, you add new guys. That will give you substantial business. I don't have to say much to you guys who are experts, and I know you guys are the CEOs of your territory. So the value growth of 10% and adding 6,200 STS should not be a big task if you put your mind and hard work behind it. The STS has always had stalwarts as the team. And this segment has always proved to be the best business in the beverages part of the total business. I wish you guys all the best, and I'm sure you will change with the time and prove that you have been always the stalwarts. All the best, you guys. Take care. Vanakkam.